Morning. We look like a mess, but this place has been awesome. Beautiful sound of water all night, and now it's time to head up to the Hoh Rainforest and check that out. If you are ever curious how we stay semi-clean out here when there's no shower Planet Fitness, this is what we're running with. Dude shower wipes and this Batiste dry shampoo. I wouldn't necessarily say that they get you as clean as a real shower with hot water and good smelling soap, but they do the trick. And you can stay fresh and not be, crazy stinky while you're out here enjoying the outdoors. That water is so blue, it's crazy. This campsite has been good to us. It's been really pretty, but it is now time to get Mila out of here. So wish us luck.
You have clearance. I can see everything. He's up over the first hill. That was battle number 1. This hill, this corner is where he hit last time. So we're trying to swing wide around here to come up this big hill.
We made it, baby. We're out of that piece. If any of you have done like overlanding or off-roading or anything, you probably think that we're a bunch of pansies, but that's the first experience for me and Macy, and I would say it was successful. We made it. At the end, I kind of punched it a little, but because we were slipping and I didn't want to have to deal with deflating my tires, so worked out well. There's no casualties this time, we don't think, and this little bumper guy's still hanging in there. We're gonna have to find a way to help that sit more flush, but that's what happened yesterday.
We've made it to the entrance gate to Olympic National Park. We're in the Hoh Rainforest area still, but there were a bunch of signs that we saw yesterday that said expect delays, the parking lot's full, but it's not even 9 yet. It's like 8:15. The visitor center opens at 9. So part of me thinks that those signs are just left from yesterday, but there is a line that we're waiting in just to get into the gate. So we'll see.
So we've been waiting here now for a few minutes and we're confused why it wasn't moving. And all of a sudden, the porta potty that's like off to the right, let me show you this. This porta potty right up there, the ranger gets out of it and walks over to the ranger entrance station. And all of a sudden, things are moving. Homie just had to take a piss, I guess. I kid you not, we just took the last parking spot here. It's about 8:30 and we're going to make some breakfast. Probably just running with the same old oatmeal and coffee, and then we'll go check out the visitor center. Water boiling, and soon we'll have oatmeal and coffee. Water's boiling. It's time to start making the oatmeal. Gosh, it's a lot of water.
They've been so dry recently.
Macy likes hers a lot more moist than I do.
You can pour your own.
Thank you. I think that's what Macy's looks like. Here's what mine will look like. That might actually be too much.
Gosh.
Oh, help. Here, just grab it. Look at that, dude.
Just so that people know, though, these oats soak in the water, so it's not just like a swamp the whole time.
It's a swamp the whole time. I don't like normal instant oatmeal, though. I like it when it's like kind of not chalky, but still thick and tastes kind of like cookie dough. And actually, shout out to my brother's wife for that idea, because before that, I didn't even like instant oatmeal at all. Gosh, there's a huge bee in my ear. Oh, God, help us. God, it's a big thing. Whew. Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
How are you?
Breakfast.
Well, Dr. Blodgett gave you the day off, I see.
An evening off is more like it.
So we just went into the visitor center, and there's really only like 2 miles of trail here total. So one of them is Hall of Mosses, which is just under 1 mile, and that's what is like super known because you get to see this temperate rainforest and really just check out all the moss. And the other one is the Spruce River Trail, which is like 1.2 miles. And so we're going to do both of those. You can also like hike up the Hoh River and do that as much as you want, upwards of like 18 miles, but we're not going to mess with it. We slept off the river last night, and I think we've seen plenty of it, and we'll actually get to see a little bit of it on the Spruce River Trail. So here we go. Kicking it off with the Hall of Mosses. Unfortunately, the vlog camera just died, aka my work phone, and my personal phone, the normal lens is crap. So we're going to be doing a lot of selfie videos, and we're going to be doing a lot of 0.5 videos because that's what it specializes in. Oh, my squirrel! Dude, just send it past our feet. Anyway, we've seen a bunch of 0.5.
My phone, that's usually the backup, is also
Macy's
on 10%.
phone is about to die too, so.
Look this way.
I'm glad we made that love.
Hey.
There's a tiny, tiny bird or something. Right down. There he is. He's so small. Barely even see him. We found the Olympic National Park sentry tree. Macy, let's walk under it together. Under the sentry tree together. Yay! Banana slug. All right, we finished the first hike. I have a little battery pack I'm gonna run and a cord, and let's go do the second one. All right, time to do Spruce Trail. we exited this place probably 2 minutes ago, and there has just been this crazy line the whole way out. Like, this is just simply not worth it. Like, come back the next day, guys.
Come back earlier or
Yeah.
later, I don't know, but
There's only an hour worth of hiking to do.
yeah.
All that to say, I'm very thankful that we got in and got the last parking spot this morning, because it was really cool to see, and it was fun to see the Hoh Rainforest and hike around it for an hour. But this line is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's about 1 p.m. and we're back in the Ace Hardware parking lot in Forks. We're going to make some lunch. We've just spent probably the last hour-ish just chilling and talking and hanging out. So now we're going to make some lunch, and then in a little bit we're going to head to another beach and see the hole-in-the-wall structure. Once again, we're running with the classic roll-ups. Basically just a sandwich on a big old tortilla, but this time with some Tillamook cheese. I'm running with the Monterey Jack on mine. Macy's running with the Colby Jack on hers. Now it's time to slap some lettuce on this piece.
Get slapped.
Boom, baby. Lunch is ready. We're gonna take it to the front seat and eat it with some jalapeno kettle chips.
Just you today?
We have arrived at Rialto Beach, and we're gonna go find this hole-in-the-wall rock formation on the beach. So we're walking through this driftwood. Kind of looked like there was a path for a while, but we might end up just walking out to the beach. The hole in the wall is down that way somewhere. I think maybe a mile out, but we're not entirely sure. These are some massive birds. Yeah, big old pelicans. That one just swooped down. How cool. This water is starting to get mighty close. We don't have a whole lot more beach to work with, but I think that's our location out there, so we're kind of close. Man, is it crashing in, dude. Not sure if you can tell, but it's starting to rain a little bit. We can see our destination way down there, so we're getting close. So we just spoke to some people that have like a campsite. You actually see them back there. Campsite and a fire and everything going, and there's no way to get to the hole in the wall with the tide currently. It's got to be like super low tide, which is okay. It's not the biggest of deals, but we'll show you a shot of it from as close as we can get with the best angle, and that'll conclude the viewing of this hike, and then we'll just head back. This isn't the best view ever, but there's the hole in the wall. We literally walked all the way over to the end of that right there to realize that we can't actually get to it, and that this far out view is the best view we'll get. Yes, but hey, glad we did it. Get to hike on a beach while it's raining and wet, and the tides are loud and majestic. Really cool pelicans. It's been fun. AC is full on gearing up for this hike back through the rain. Whoa, almost ate it.
I want the hood to stay on.
Meanwhile, I just have a light windbreaker, and that's it. This mist is cold and strong and consistent. And oh my gosh, bruh.
We're soaked.
We're kind of miserable. The morale's dropped. We don't know where we're going. We just know to keep walking.
There's no visibility.
There's a rock structure way the heck out there that we can see the silhouette of. We're pretty confident that's where the parking lot is, but I mean, we feel like we've been walking forever. It's super cold. We're literally soaked to the bone now. Yeah, this went from a chill walk on the beach to a brutal walk on the beach. We found something that we're familiar with. It's this little stream coming by and this one log to cross. But that feels like a lifetime ago that we did this. So I think that structure that you can barely see way out there is the same distance as the parking lot. We see cars. Woo!
There's cars.
Woo! That felt like forever. That was brutal.
Walking there was so fast. We
Yeah,
were talking, so like, I don't know, it went by quickly. All of a sudden, we're like at the end. Oh man, we can't go in it. It took a year to get back. How does that make sense?
Oh, brutal. Brutal. Oh. Oh my god. Totally different shade. Worth it. I want some new two-tone pants. I'm selling these. Front's dark gray, back's light gray. $3,000. So I forgot to record it, but we have passed 5,000 miles on this trip. So that's crazy. It is 4 p.m. and we are beginning about a 1-hour drive over to Port Angeles. It's where the biggest visitor center for Olympic is, and it's where everything else that we're going to do while we're at Olympic is. And so we're really just hoping to get there in time to find a good campground and maybe do some laundry if we can find a place in some time, or enjoy just hanging out watching TV at a campground, so that by the time we wake up in the morning we can check out Hurricane Ridge and the rest of the park. Me and Macy just found a new camper setup we think we're going to run with. Tundra with a full-on bed in the back. What do you think, Moo?
Oh yeah.
Also, we're at Walmart. We're getting tortillas, and it's somewhat near our campsite, so might as well run the errands now. We're picking up some cups of ramen that we could eat with quesadillas, and one less dish to worry about since it comes in a cup. Acey's pumped.
I'm so cold. Warm soup sounds so good.
Walking past the bakery, and Macy just tells me, I freaked out a little bit because it's a bakery, there's tasty stuff, and Macy's like, oh no, we can't look at the pies or cakes or anything, and then instantly says, can we get cookies? Look at this chick.
Look at them.
This chick, bruh. We're now picking up 20 more soft tacos, aka tortillas.
Quesadillas.
Yep. Quesadillas, lunch, all the above. We're now looking at some brat type things. We're looking at maybe this, I don't really know what they are. It's chicken sausage, chipotle, and Monterey Jack cheese, and smoked sausage with cheese, and Cuban sandwich recipe. They both sound super good, and that's 2 meals, so 2 dinners. So I think we're gonna run with it.
Peanut butter.
We're also gonna splurge and get some of these chocolate chip cookies. They're $3. They don't look as enticing as the chocolate chunk. Those are like $1 a cookie, and these are not. So we're gonna be budget friendly.
$2.98.
So I said.
So
good deal.
cheap. 46 cents. So cheap.
She's got all sorts of goodies for only $17. $17.38. $17.38. So we're still at Walmart, but we've gone to the back of the parking lot, and we're gonna go ahead and cook up some more quesadillas and some ramen tonight, and then I'm trying to get the A&M game on. So we're in the finals, baby. Baggies are starting off hot. We have all of our cheeses set to the side. We're about to get the quesadillas going, and we have the water starting to boil for the ramen. First quesadilla. Just laying cheeses out. We're gonna do 2 Colby Jack and 2 Pepper Jack again. Monterey Jack's on. Time for 2 slices of turkey. So we'll flip this puppy, fold it in half, and start flipping it. Oh, that looks so good. Alright, water's boiling now, so we'll cut the heat. We're going to go ahead and pour it into these little bowls. And let it cook the noodles for about 3 minutes. Now it's time to make Macy's quesadilla. Cheeses are on. Now it's time for her turkey. We'll fold it over. Alright, now flip it, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it's starting to look nice. Let's go, Wags. Off to a good start. 2-zip. Macy's quesadilla is done. It's now time to enjoy some dinner. All right, it's time to enjoy some dinner. We have our quesadillas. We have our little ramen in a cup. We have game on and some dessert in the background. He just pulled in. There's a dog. There's a dog. There's 2 dogs. But there's a dog in the driver's seat, bro. That
Chilling in
is
the
the
car.
greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Wow. These dogs are so cute. Golly. They're letting out the puppies. Oh, here they come.
Oh, you guys did so good driving up here.
We're back at it again, trying to get this toothbrush charged. We've been here like 3 or 4 times before where it's sitting up, it's flashing, and then it only has like 1 or 2 brushes worth of a charge after hours of charging. So hopefully that's not the case. So the Aggies won game 1 of the World Series. So that's awesome. We're still at Walmart. We're now running in to brush our teeth. Hopefully this toothbrush works, and then we'll head to the Heart of the Hills campground, which is like in the northern part of Olympic. I think it's about 15-20 minutes away. AC's freezing. It's really not that cold, but hopefully we warm up. It is 9:18 p.m. and we are in the campground. I just smacked the toothbrush off, unfortunately. Also, it worked for a few times. Did it work for you?
Yeah.
It worked, so this might be the
2 minutes.
charging method now. Good night, it's foggy. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't see anything.
So scary.
All right, we found our campground for the night. We're at site number 93. And we're just gonna throw the tent up and call it a night.